Hi, it's Big Jim O'Brien in the garage, out of the garage, taking a test drive, the 2017 Mazda 6. First of all, I'm not going to say anything. That's because that's one of the most significant things I've noticed with this car versus last year. It's so much quieter inside. You think about it when you buy a sedan, you want a car that's comfortable, right? I mean, you want a car that it's a driver, they all are, I mean, that's what we do, but there's an expectation that it's going to be a comfortable ride, it's going to be a quiet ride. I really couldn't say that about the 2016 Mazda 6. Now, yeah, you can definitely tell. They've done some work on the glass, also the fit and finish, the A-pillars here and stuff. A lot of the seams, you can feel the reinforcement. It doesn't look bulky inside, which we'll get to the interior in a minute. But that's the key thing, is just this. It is a beautifully quiet car, and we're looking at like mid-30s, totally loaded. Totally loaded for a comfortable four-door. Took another couple out to dinner on the Friday night of the 1 week that we have to test drive this car. Everybody was just surprised by not only the ride, which is a little firm, but that's okay. I kind of like that feeling when you're driving the car. But again, it's that. And we're filming this in Michigan, which again, as I always say, it's like driving on the moon. So, thumbs up to Mazda, first and foremost. Now, 4-cylinder in this, there you go. It's got some giddy up to it. The 6-speed automatic transmission is seamless. I would like to see some paddle shifters that are a little more manual shifting, maybe in the Grand Touring one. The sport mode in this, it really doesn't do much for me. I don't know. Maybe other people will use that. Again, I've always been kind of conflicted about sport mode in sedans because I don't look at them that way. But the transition between gears is smooth. You don't even notice it. Maybe once or twice I wanted a little more giddy up, but for the most part, you get like, what, 185 brake horsepower. Plenty of power. You're not going to have a problem. You're never going to have that, oh God, one. You know the moment that you drive a certain car, you get on the freeway, you go to hit the gas and nothing happens. They go, oh God. You don't have that in this. Mileage. Now, I've read people saying that they're getting 26, 27. I don't know if they're drag racing or what. I drove this car 50-50 between city and highway. I really try to do that when we're doing these reviews. 30.3. That's what I'm getting in this car. Now, and this is where the Mazda 6 really, really, really shines. The new, quieter interior, the materials in here, this leather, the whole thing, the fit and finish the inside. It is a beautiful car on the inside. And I've always been a huge fan of the outside of the car as well. The speed lines and everything, it looks great. It's in the second year of this kind of rebirth of the Mazda 6. But this car shines on the road. You get on a freeway and you're driving somewhere with the radar active, the active cruise control. It's the reactive braking, the lane departure technology. It's seamless. It is. It's one of the best systems out there. I've always been a huge fan of this car. Would I have any issues with it? The heads-up display thing that pops up that gives it to you, that little screen. Yeah, there it is. I can't really seem to adjust it. I'm 6'5" and I'm having to go like this so I can see the signs. It does pick up the signs, so it'll show you what the suggested speed limit should be. The Vector, the torque steering, the vectoring they've put in here, more balance in the car when you drive around. It is a bit firm. You will notice that. So maybe if you're thinking of a car with a bit of a softer ride, you might want to give this one a little closer look as well. But again, I really don't have a huge problem with that. I kind of want to feel the road. And if it's Mazda, you know they're going to give you that performance kind of feel to it. So overall, it's a great car. It's a great car. The Mazda 6, beautiful on the outside, it's beautiful on the inside, and it's quiet on the inside. Listen. Right? Isn't that what you want in a car? You want something that handles well, good mileage, comfortable. Damn. If you're looking for a sedan, a four-door with a big trunk that you can do just about anything in, that's legal, of course. I would look at the Mazda 6. I really would. And when you go test drive it, tell the guy at the Mazda dealership, just listen. The hills are alive with the... Sorry. Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter at WCSXJim. If you're in the Motor City, you can listen to my morning show at WCSX, our app there as well. And in the garage, we've always got lots of stuff going on. Some pretty cool interviews, too. I would make a recommendation. I know this is a Mazda review. I had a chance to talk to Pete Brock. That's the guy who designed the Corvette Stingray, the Shelby Cobra Daytona, also worked with Datsun Racing, all sorts of racing teams. One of the greatest minds in automotive industry history. And that's on our podcast. You can find that on iTunes. A lot going on. I'm going to be quiet and just drive. Have a great day.